Well, alright, guys. Alright, I have time. I think I'm about 45 minutes from my house. So, I wanted to make one kind of final video on the road of things I want to remember and to remember of what I got from this. And just recording this has been partially so I can look back to it and document it for myself, and then while I'm doing it, it's sharing it, so that's cool. But I wrote down 3 things. Number 1 was the idea that do not hold myself back just because other people can't be doing what I'm doing. Not everybody was able to take off a month from work and just leave and live in their car but I could. I had the opportunity and I was able to, and that's just an example, but I was able. So I'm not going to hold myself back just because other people don't have the opportunity. I feel like sometimes we hold ourselves back because of that. And so that's something that I have in my mind, that I'm not going to allow that to affect me. That if I could do something, I'm going to do it to the best of my abilities and to do as much as I can with my life. So viewing it from me and me only. Okay, that's 1. It's funny, my phone is resting against like a chair, so it looks like I'm talking to nothing. Or talking to, it doesn't look like I'm recording, so people probably look at me funny. Oh well. Oh, another thing. So, whenever I watch this again, something this trip has really taught me is trust. And I've always, and even working up to this trip, it's been trust. That get an idea in my head, don't put too much effort into it, and don't get consumed by the outcome or anything like that. Just trust that it's going to work out the way that it will work out, and to come from my heart, and to deliver it in a way that is just trust the process, and to not force it or not to do anything that I'm out of my heart. It all comes down to the heart, I guess, that I want to follow my heart. And I've figured out that I could trust the process of that things work out well when you just let it go and you get the idea and an image in your head of how you want it to work out, and it works out. This trip has sealed that view in my head, that I can trust the universe or God or whatever, that if I get an idea, if it's coming from my heart, it happens as long as I put the necessary work in that I feel like that work is supposed to get put in. So yes, now that I'm getting back and getting into my working life and everything, I want to continue that I feel I'm happy about getting back to work, that I'm excited to get into it and all of that. Or again, some people, during some conversations, I feel like I have to act like I don't like work because they don't like work. I like work. If I like work, I can. Granted, not all the time, but what's up, dude? Little bug guy. Now I'm trying to think of what was last on it, but now I'm just going to think for myself. I guess what I just said, thinking for myself, has been a huge lesson. That I've become a bit reliant on people, and in past relationships and stuff, I've become, and I think it's a thing that you become reliant on another person. And I've learned to only find refuge in myself, as the one book put it. That it's people are nice, but you're not going to find yourself in somebody else. Or like you need to be authentic to yourself and to return back to yourself. That you are there for yourself, and that is your main concern. That human relationships are nice, and they're really like a prime thing that makes life worth it. But to truly remain happy and to remain who you want to be, you have to be with yourself, so myself. And so I've learned that, and I'm working on it still. Apparently, I like that it's a thing. I don't know. It's easier to become attached to somebody and to just live vicariously through them. But that's unhealthy. So I must remember that. Maintenance. The Land Rover, I just thought of, and maintenance for things around me and myself. That I have to get into a schedule of meditations and yoga. That I have to follow a relatively strict thing. That every day I need a certain amount of time that I set aside for myself, even if I feel good, even if I feel good or that I don't need it, do it anyway. Why? Because maintenance is important. That if I continue to do that, then it's easier when it's hard. And so the Land Rover has taught me that a 1970 vehicle that tops out at about 58 miles per hour can make it all the way to Michigan as long as you just top it off with oil every so often. That's literally all I needed to do the whole time. There was after a day or two of traveling, top off the transmission, check the rear differential, check the engine oil, just jump around, and it didn't take long. Just crawl under there, and I had a little system. I had the wrench ready, and so maintenance. And along with talking about the Rover, patience. That when I pulled onto the highway initially, when I was originally getting onto this trip, I remember thinking, pulling on, and that kind of looking around and trying to catch up with all the cars around you. And it took me about 2 minutes to realize that I cannot compare myself or my speed to the rest of the people. That I solely have to listen to the Land Rover. That the Land Rover knows how fast it can go, and I'm maxing it out pretty much the whole time. That that it's the Land Rover, and so when it comes to it, that I can only do what I can. So knowing that patience in myself, that maybe somebody else is faster than at something, or patience that in other people that only they can do certain things so fast. So patience. Which, man, the amount of cars that has passed me out in the last month, wow, awesome. Obviously, another lesson is to not give a shit about, if you want to do something like sit next to a bench and sit on the floor so you can get a cool camera angle with the Rover in the back, do it, oh well. There's billions of people and it doesn't really matter what they think. Here and there you don't want them to it's annoying when they think they see you do something like bad and like or something that you want to, but like you know, you want to try leaving them with this thought, people are nice, but it doesn't really matter. Nothing matters. I say that's saying a good amount, but it's not like I actually mean it, that nothing matters. That it's more just like, say my phone fell right now. Should I be pissed about it? No, it doesn't matter. I'd pick it up, and even if, but yeah, you know, it doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter. Well, alright. I can't believe, but I'm this close. I'm like an hour away, not even. Okay. Well, to everybody and to my future self, just follow your heart and trust the process, and everything will be absolutely perfect. Okay.